You might have read this, and Ben Franklin was quite an inventor. Ben Franklin invented the bifocal. He invented the potbelly stove. He invented a whole bunch of other things, and the main thing Ben Franklin's known for is, if you ever heard of the Gulf Stream, and the Gulf Stream is about a 3.5 to 5 mile an hour, and you can't hold me on this, you have to look it up. It's a stream, and it's a river within an ocean, right? So that's why when people go to Bimini off of Palm Beach, they get distracted and they end up in North Carolina or South Carolina because they don't navigate for the Gulf Stream. He invented basically a current meter, and he showed how to do the current. Well, on top of that, he was a philosopher, he was a lawyer. Ben Franklin was incredible. He's the one that basically discovered electricity by flying a kite with the key and stuff like that. So what he said as a philosopher was, basically what Ben Franklin says is, look, the three things you want to be, and this holds true to this day, where you read Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich by whoever that was, and then the other book, Dale Carnegie wrote How to Win Friends and Influence People, and then Think and Grow Rich was Napoleon Hill. Those are the two books that every person in the world should read because they've got truth in them. Now, based on those principles, before that, and I can't remember when he was, probably 1780, whenever he was born, because I don't have facts in front of me. So the bottom line is with that Ben Franklin said the three things we want to do, we want to be healthy, wealthy, and wise. So if you're healthy, you can get wealthy. If you're wealthy, you have enough resources to be wise. So it might even be healthy, wise, and wealthy. But the point of the matter is, if you don't have your health, you have nothing. And Americans are really, really, really abusing their health today with alcohol, drugs, what they eat. They don't exercise, they don't take care of themselves, they have a negative state of mind. So healthy, wealthy, and wise. So if you're not healthy, you may get wealthy, but you won't be very wise because you won't live very long. So that's a thing that Ben Franklin wrote all kinds of stuff. But that's a story on Ben Franklin. Now I love the idea of a river within an ocean. Who'd think that? And so he come up with all kinds of things, and then he wrote, well, a matter of fact, I think Ben Franklin even founded the Farmer's Almanac, if I'm not mistaken. So that's just stuff to, and you have to check all my facts. This stuff's off the top of my head. And top of my head's pretty thin, so.